So that's good fish. That's good. Let's go. Let him run.
Double header at Haida Gwaii.
Look at this weather.
Not just salmon and halibut and ling cod.
Argo Presents How to Hunt is brought to you by Argo XTV, Go Anywhere. Escape Trailer, built for you. Zeiss, confidence in the toughest conditions. And these fine sponsors.
Welcome back to the second episode of How to Hunt. I'm here with Jeevan from Haida Gwaii Sportfishing. We're talking about everything fishing, salmon fishing, ocean fishing, and we're going to talk about tactics to start here because there's a few different things he does here that's a little bit different than I'm used to seeing. So give me a rundown of what you can pull off.
So we do what works. Like, we're gonna fish what is good for weather that day. You know, what's working. I grew up cup plugging, mooching weights and baits, but you know, we use riggers. Like, second day when we were out there at the point, we hit the kelp hard. You know, we were fishing 3 rods, so 2 cup plugs off the riggers, really shallow, 27, 33 kind of thing, and then 7 pulls with a 6 ounce off the hog line, the back end.
So it's pretty close to the back of the boat.
Yeah. So it's right in the prop wash, that 3rd line. So
really,
yeah, you're right there. But yeah, no, it works. A slow roll. I'm trolling at 1.2, you know, 1.5, and just working that kelp and picking a spot where you know fish are going to be, and big fish, right?
Sure.
You know?
Now, do you have a different? Can you actually target the bigger fish?
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely slow things down. Like you noticed there, second day, we were getting more quality fish as well. Not a lot of those teenagers that we were hooking up on the first day in mass quantities. So a little bit slower of a presentation, larger baits. You know, if we're gonna fish spoons, like the whole trip, we weren't using mainline flashers, which is a huge perk up here with us.
For me, for sure, as the fisherman catching the fish.
Definitely, it's just you and the fish.
Let's check out some of the tactics. Let's go to the show.
So we fish the west side of the islands. We're primarily focused on Chinook, coho, large halibut, ling cod, as well as tuna. So yeah, we're just transiting Skidegate Narrows here. We do this run daily on our way out to the west coast. Yeah, this is a really scenic run, super narrow channel that goes through the central area of Haida Gwaii that separates the east coast to the west. You see black bears on the beach and eagles, and yeah, no, it's a really nice run.
I brought my Zeiss 10x25s just so I could see the local wildlife. Wow. Wait a minute. I mean the other wildlife. Look at that. Big black bear. Anyway, really awesome binos. I use them for bow hunting. It just fits right here in the little pocket, but I'm glad I brought them. I can see so far with these. It's actually incredible. We just settled in for day 2 of Haida Gwaii Sportfishing Adventures. We're now trolling for salmon. We had an amazing day yesterday. Lots of rockfish, lots of halibut, just an unbelievable day. We filled the containers with meat, so super fun. Now we're doing what most people do, right? We've got a great area here along the wall. We're trolling in Haida Gwaii for some big Chinooks, right? We're going for some 30s. I don't know if we can get the tie, but we came pretty close yesterday with 27 pounds. Thank you very much. That was a nice fish caught by Dad. And now we're just waiting for these rods to bend. You know, another bonus having the Zeiss on the boat is we can kind of see when everything turns on, because I can see that boat. I can see what fish they're catching, whether it's a Chinook or a coho. We can kind of see what boat's hooked up where. It's an advantage. Don't forget your Zeiss.
That's a good fish. That's good. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let him run. Let him run. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Yeah, that's a good fish. That's what we want, buddy. Just let him go. Just let him go. Square up. Square up. There. Double. Double. There you go. There you go. Let him go. Let him go. Light gear. That's the one we want to focus on.
Double header at Haida Gwaii, right along the kelp, right beside the kelp bed. It's right there.
One on the 6 ounce, one off the rigger. Yeah, let him go good. Dip up and you'll get him. Might run again, that's fine. Watch the rigger.
Wow.
That's a perfect keeper.
Lift up, lift up.
That's right.
Right on, good job.
Hold on, son, double header.
Yeah. Oh, buddy, I got you know, drawn. They're pretty twins, so.
Me and Chase here just got to hit a double header and a couple of nice eater salmon. Pretty amazing. What do you think, Chase?
Pretty awesome.
Welcome back. I'm with Jeevan from Haida Gwaii Sportfishing Adventures, and we are talking about big fish. We're talking about lots of fish, lots of action. Okay, so we just watched double headers. We got fish flying out of the water, like, you know, bouncing on their tail across the ocean. We had a triple header.
We did, yeah.
So
too.
Is that normal?
Double headers for sure, yeah. That's pretty normal up here.
And that's just, if you're like going, you're just trolling through the fish. There's a bunch of fish on bait, and then you're just, two fish are just nailing it at the same time. Sounds simple, but like,
you got
you're in the ocean, so a lot of this is different for a lot of people that I know that don't go to the ocean that much. Like, you know, those double headers, those are a big deal. Those are two, like, you know, 20-pound something fish hitting rods on the boat, and you've got to keep that chaos.
You gotta,
like, there's
Haida
chaos
Gwaii
now, right?
We call it,
Yeah, sure. And then three. Now we're talking about a whole lot of chaos.
That was pretty crazy.
Yeah, no, really fun, really crazy. What about so now, you know, we've done pretty well. Like, we're kind of we're stacking up on fish. We got some halis, we got some rockfish, we got a bunch of salmon now. So what do you do for guests? I haven't got to that part yet, but what do we do for guests like that all gets frozen?
Yeah, so we use T&M processors. They custom process. It's all included into the package, into the price. They can do skin off, completely custom down to portions, half fillets, full fillets. They flash freeze them, and they pack them into, you know, airport friendly boxes that last 48 hours, you know, to travel. We have guests going from California. I think Florida was our longest stretch this year, so they stay frozen for 48 hours.
Okay, so we're fishing with Haida Gwaii Sportfishing. We came in with Jeevan, we got our fish, and now we're gonna have our fish processed. So Tom is gonna walk us through how that works, where it goes, how it freezes, how it gets to you, how it flies. But how it gets up here versus the conveyor belt, I guess, right?
Yeah, so we've got the conveyor belt. So the crew will come down, make sure that with the blue bins, they'll grab your fish and your paperwork, confirm all the information, deliver ice for the next trip, and then they'll just pop it up the conveyor. And then,
so everybody comes in at the same time at the end of the day?
Sometime between 3:30 and 7. That's our window that we accept fish, because then we got to get inside and get it cutting and get it into the freezer as fast as possible, and then into the fish plant. And they'll drop the toad
into the butcher shop.
Right here. So we'll just push the toad in.
So every day this gets super cleaned out. Like, this is clean.
Yeah. Oh no.
And every day, how many fish on average come through here? Right now.
We have one between 1,000 and 2,000 pounds every
a day.
A day. Yeah. We have 2 people cutting.
Yeah.
We have 1 guy floating, so he's pulling fish out of there and finding bags and information. Then we have somebody here who's bagging, right? So we catch the fish on this spot, put it into brown baskets.
How fast can your guys do a salmon? Like, seconds?
Fish a minute.
A fish a minute?
Fish a minute is what I'm looking for in my guys.
Okay.
Yeah, a fish a minute. Salmon. A little longer for groundfish. And so everything is going to get bagged here, and then it gets sent down the way to our vacuum packer.
Okay.
Again, by order, right? And they'll vacuum seal. So we've got the 2 units. This one can do whole fish, full fillet, or 6 little packages per side.
I have like mini versions of these.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the giant version. There's bigger, but this suits our needs and our space. This is the freezer that gets our fish cold overnight. So it's rock hard, frozen, -30 in the morning.
So how cold is it in there?
When it's at its peak, it's -30 to 35 degrees Celsius.
Ah!
So,
Oh yeah.
this is the reason.
My feet are sticking to the floor.
This is the reason it gets cold, right? You've got those 3 huge fans,
Yeah.
metal racks. So we've also got the cold on the metal.
What? Oh my God. Yeah.
So we
It's
can
so cold.
fill this all 4 racks, and still come in at 6 o'clock in the morning, and all the fish is ready to go.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is gross cold.
And this is the boxing room, so not as cool, but not as cold.
Sure.
And then, so we've got some work orders on the wall, right? So that's us organized, but we know who's going when,
Yep.
and how they need to be packed out.
So now, if I fly somewhere else, do the airlines keep it in a freezer for a week or something before you go home?
Yeah, so we are U.S. guests or guests from Eastern Canada. We're partnered with the Fairmont and Marriott in Vancouver, so they will actually store your fish before your flight as well. Or if you want to arrange something in Sandspit on your way out, if you're not going straight home, I think like you guys on this trip, so you can ship it through Air Canada. Anywhere Air Canada flies, they have freezers in the airports, so they take care of it. They can ship it anywhere they fly.
Okay, that's great to know because it might not be. You might come here for fishing for 3 or 4 days, and then your vacation might extend, right?
Yep.
So I think that's actually a pretty key point. What about timing coming here? Like what would that be like? How long you open and when would be the best time?
We start May 15th. June, July, and August are our most popular months. We start booking a mix of combination trips August 1st for tuna, halibut, ling, cod, and salmon. Prime time salmon fishing June, July, August.
Now there is one other thing that you can catch when you're here, right? So
Yes.
and we did a lot of it.
Yeah.
And you have the crab traps there.
Yes, that's something we offer. You guys want to eat crab every night? We're going to do it. We're going to pull those traps, and you guys can enjoy that by the fire, by the ocean. That's what it's about, instilling on those memories, and being a part of that is why I'm in this and why I love doing what I'm doing.
Well, let's be right back. When we come back, we'll check out the crabs.
Whoa.
Day 3, here we go. We got a storm? Is that what you said? It's a little bit overcast, raining. Swells are a little bigger. Different type of fishing day today. You gotta have some patience and get used to the swells and then get lucky. It's pretty windy too, so good thing we have a cab.
Yeah.
He's a head shaker.
We're out here in this weather. Jeevan's just working hard for us, putting us on fish every day. Rain or shine, we catch fish out here. Haida Gwaii Sportfishing. Yep. What we're gonna do, we're gonna turn a little. And today, we're having a great day. Look at this weather. Thanks, Mark. Thank you. We're out here catching big fish all the time, every day. Look at that. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo. Got a double header here. On the water. Okay, we're out here. We're catching double headers. I hit another Chinook. Chase, what you got? Coho. Coho. Got a little Chinook. Nice coho.
Okay, so we came out in some tougher weather today, and Sean and Chase just hit a double header. Chase actually caught a coho, the first coho of the trip. So we have every species. We've got the Chinook's rods still in now. We're still going to keep rolling. The weather's going to get kind of worse and worse as we go here. So we're going to have to, we've got a limited window. And then tomorrow, I think it's going to be too rough to be out here.
Yeah, this one's heavier.
Nice. Look at that. Oh. They're all pretty much little there.
A big one?
Just want some good ones off.
That's a good one?
Yeah, that's a good one. Gonna get one, Stacey?
Not just salmon and halibut and ling cod.
We're gonna enjoy that by the campfire tonight.
Everything else, but yeah, crabs tonight by the campfire with a nice bottle of white wine.
Yeah.
At La Casa.
There you go. That's a good one.
So we've got some crabs. We're gonna have a glass of wine. It's gonna be an amazing night. Look at this beautiful place, Haida Gwaii. Look at the setup they have here. Our room and board's amazing. And we're gonna eat some crab and have a great night. Look at those beauties. Those are gorgeous. Some salt, some butter, and we're about to feast. Now we have a beautiful night eating crabs, drinking white wine. They do it the best. We're back and you just watched the most amazing feast. A little bit of white wine, a lot of crabs.
Yeah.
I mean, the crab cage was awesome. I brought my son Chase along on this trip, which was very fortunate, and thank you. And we're grateful that you had us, and brought some friends and family, which was awesome. My buddy Sean, they had a blast. But the crab traps were really fun, right? My son's hauling up this thing from the bottom of the ocean, and it's full of huge dungeness crabs, which was amazing. That's one thing that I noticed was the abundance of just everything that's here, right? We went walking on the beach and, you know, we went octopus hunting for a morning, which was kind of awesome, right? You don't get that in every place. It's a really wild place. We went into the ocean. We caught all the species that were, not all the species, but a lot of the game fish species that were there. So like, you know, you're just checking off the boxes. And then now we're crabbing and then having a, you know, a bonfire, enjoying some wine. You know, we did it all kind of down here, and I think I ate 6 of the things.
That's a record.
5 or
Ryan.
6 crabs.
That's I've seen 3, 4, but 6. That's
yeah.
pretty,
I'm from Alberta, so we don't get those. So
no,
I'm
for
like
sure. You overindulge.
Starving coyote, and then we did it again the next night.
Yeah. That's great.
I thought I was full, but no, we did it again the next night.
You can't beat fresh crab.
The fun thing was we had that. We're like cooking the crabs on the. What's it called there?
The burner pot.
Yeah, the big pot, and we had like 20 eagles flying in.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Like, that's insane. I think they must hear the sound of that burner, and then just flooded. There was more than 20. Had to be 40. How many eagles do you think?
I'd say 30, probably 30 or 40.
Yeah, 30 or 40 eagles in the sky. So there's a lot of like wildlife, just really, really wild. A lot of fish for sure. You can see that if you get like 3 or 4 real smoking days where it's just calm out there, perfect wind. And all that bait comes in from the ocean, you'd be salmon, and then halley rockfish. So it's just a really unique place, really diverse, and it just feels lush still. It feels like one of those places on earth that just has a lot to offer.
They call it the Galapagos of the Pacific Northwest, you know, so it's lives up to that name here, for sure.
Yeah, for sure it does. Is there anything you can tell me about the trip that you know, if I'm thinking about booking and I'm wondering, you know, what makes it really, really special, or what you guys do different than some of the other lodges? What would you say?
I would say that private atmosphere. You know, we have a high attention to detail. We don't really focus on the turnover like the larger lodges. We, you know, focus on creating friendships and relationships with clients, and just really giving them that experience, a personalized experience per person, rather than, you know, you're a number, you're on this helicopter, etc. You know, it's very small orientated, you know, for smaller groups that really like that high quality service and attention to detail.
And then again, it's May till the end of, or mid-August, is it?
Yeah,
September?
May till September 15th.
So what's it like in September? There's something that happens in
great,
September
yeah.
that's really awesome that I didn't get to
Yeah,
experience.
next time.
Let's talk about the tuna.
Tuna roll up here. We start booking combo trips August 1st onwards. And yeah, we have some of the closest tuna fishing in pretty much the Pacific Northwest. Your average is anywhere from 13 to 22. You know,
And
you're allowed heavy limits on those guys too. So 20 per day, 40 per person per trip. So that's a lot of
Wow. And so you can come at the same time, catch the salmon and the tuna?
Yeah, and we're only fishing 2 miles rather than Vancouver Island. You're hitting 30 to 60 miles offshore. Because we're already 90 miles off the coast, that warm water comes right into us. 2 to 10 miles, that's all we're going.
Well, I hope I can come back and experience that.
We'll get you on.
Jeevan, how do I find you? What's the best way to get your information?
Best way is visit hgsportfishing.com or look us up on Instagram, Haida Gwaii Sportfishing.
Awesome.
Fill out a trip inquiry and we'd love to make something work.
Thanks for watching How to Hunt. Hopefully you enjoyed the 2-part salmon show and hopefully I get to come back.
Argo Presents How to Hunt is brought to you by Argo XTV. Go anywhere. Escape Trailer, built for you. Zeiss, confidence in the toughest conditions. And these fine sponsors.